So I think I've looked at food more as medicine, and maybe farming more of an art. We have the opportunity every season to look at our fields and decide, you kind of dream it up a little bit, imagine what the field is going to look like if I grow this here versus here. And so it is a little bit of an art form, and I've never really thought of myself as an artist. So I think it's been hard for me to transition into that mentality, but I do dream about it, and I will plot it down on a piece of paper and then make it come to life. So I do think that is a bit of an art form, is farming.
That's cool.
So I think my initial connection started at a very young age when my father would take us to Durango, Mexico during the summer. I had the experience of watching my uncle water with the acequia on a small piece of land that we have there. And I just remember feeling a connection and a real interest in learning more at a young age. And it wasn't until I was in my master's program at NMSU that I came across a training program for learning how to grow vegetables year-round, and then that's where I reconnected with that instinct that I had at a very young age of wanting to learn more about being on land and farming. We've started growing asparagus, so we'll be harvesting that for many years to come, as that's a perennial. We've grown and attempted to grow peppers and eggplant this year. We didn't have much success because it's the first time we started them from seed. We've purchased transplants before. We have grown this is our third year growing white corn and some blue corn. It's a Mexican June corn. We are growing 2 acres of that this year. I think it's just important for people to become more aware, more knowledgeable about where our food comes from and what it takes to really get food to our city and to our table. I believe in just learning how to grow your own food, eating more seasonally, and teaching the younger generations about those things, and having them ask more questions about where their food comes from and how to grow it, I think is really essential to life.